Hey everyone, Nee here from Poly. As someone that works on the product team, I know the feeling of relief that when you finish a long product spec all too well. But since specs typically include a lot of moving pieces and a lot of involved colleagues to get this to the finish line, it's never a bad idea to get some quick feedback on it prior to sending off to the development team. Here's an example of what our spec feedback survey process looks like. I will typically post a message in channel with a link to the spec itself. This way my team can take some time to look over it before going through the survey. And then I'm going to hop on over to the web app where I will create the short survey for my team to answer. I'm going to give it a title here, and then a message to the team to give some context, and then I'm going to select appropriate audience from the drop down, typically the channel that I posted it in. And then scrolling down, everything here looks good. And then as for the questions, it kind of depends on what your needs are, but these are an example of the questions that we would ask. They're all agree or disagree with comments enabled, so that way my team can leave some additional feedback to explain their choices. And then I'm going to add one last question down here. It's going to be an open-ended question to ask for some additional feedback if my team has anything. And once that's ready here, I want to move on down over to settings. So this is a feedback, so on my product spec, I'm going to disable the audience to allow the poll results. I kind of want to keep this to myself so I can kind of really dig through the results. When I do that, they won't be able to view the comments as well. And then I'm going to also send the survey via direct message. That way my team gets a notification for it and then they can answer it without the survey getting lost in the channel. And last but not least, I'm going to keep this as non-anonymous, so that way I can follow up with the right person, especially if there's some feedback or some clarification I need on the person's feedback. And once I'm ready, I'm just going to do a quick check and make sure everything looks good, and then I'm going to hit create survey and I should get a notification shortly. And when I go back over to the Slack channel, it looks like I got the notification right here and everything looks good.